Welcome to another beautiful week of Everything Football podcast. This is the international break episode.
Yep.
And I remain your host, Special Abdul, and my guest of honor,
Jesse. We're back to give you
Jesse Wine.
The gists. We don't come to give you gist for football during this international break. What you have missed and what is coming.
Don't be lie. Let me know what is coming. So as we all know, the international break is here. Last week was the Premier League, the whole leagues. Everybody play. Carabao Cup. Arsenal lost.
Final against Man City.
Nobody like say we know the expect.
It was
expected.
Well deserved victory for Man City. They outplayed them totally first and second half.
And hopefully, I'm looking towards the beginning of the league, like the resumption of the league. Sorry.
Yes.
When the league start again, and they look say,
I hope
everybody don't watch how Man City defeat Arsenal. Then people can use that same tactics.
Go in for them. Now it's the same way Manchester United defeated Arsenal. The same way. Don't give them that space to play with you
because they want to play corner.
That corner, don't give them that space. Don't give Declan the ball to hold. Mark him out. If you watch Man City's Arsenal match final, how many passes they give Declan Rice?
They collected the midfield from them. They
collect midfield space.
They collect midfield. They don't see anything play.
So that's the way to play Arsenal. And expect mistake from Zubimendi and Ben White. Zubimendi, Ben White, and Saliba. They will surely make mistake.
They'll surely make errors.
Once you mark the midfield, expect mistake from that defense.
Those people and capitalize on those mistakes.
Exactly. That's the way to play Arsenal. No two ways.
Well, I not be saying na hope. I don't want to say I hope. Make nobody like say I wish Arsenal bad.
It's not hope. It's expected. They are going to bottle the league. For me, it is expected.
Don't be like. That's why I don't want me to be like say na 8. I don't want to sound like.
No, I'm not. It's a normal thing. It's just a tradition for me now.
So many of their fans believed that they were going to win. So many people believe say they will win Man City. So many apart from even their fans say that Arsenal man no Man City.
Funny enough, if it was Newcastle that was playing that final, I would still believe Newcastle.
Yes, now. No be 8. See. This is not be 8.
Not be 8. This is not like I said in one episode of Everything Football. Yeah. Arsenal does not have a winning mentality manager. From the leader to the players. The only person I know has won a major trophy in that Arsenal team is Declan Rice.
And
that was when
West Ham.
When he was in West Ham. But every other person are just baby players when it comes to big boy leagues. When you say you don't say, okay, show me your trophy. This is it. There's nobody. Apart from Declan Rice. So they don't have that. See, one thing that Arsenal needs now, for me, that will give them, because they will bottle this league that they have, and they will be out of Champions League. They will finish this season trophyless again. So what they need is a coach that has won trophies. They have the players already, but they just need a coach
with winning mentality.
If they have, if Arsenal had given what's his name? This Aston Villa, Emery chance like Ateta. Arsenal for don't carry trophy, major trophy.
Even though it's not Europe, major trophy, yes, definitely. It's not European trophy.
Even if it's Europa, even in Rome, it can be Europa
or Champions League
because Emery
and Europa
has that mentality.
You get Europa winning mentality. Aston Villa still there for Europa like that. And they can go ahead to win the competition. So
Emery has that. It's not. This thing is not be. It's just
normal logical, no be science.
Yes,
it's not science.
It's not science. It's not anything. It's not science. It's not anything.
Hey God. Well, guys, our FPL Everything Football FPL League. FPL will be starting from next week. After this weekend, next week, guys, when the league will resume fully. So there will be more FPL.
I think
more FPL.
We'll be going into Cup.
Yes, our Everything Football Cup will be starting on week 34. So every player that is on Everything Football should be ready for week 34. At least I think from the 1st to 10th on the table on Everything Football. Yes. If you are not on Everything Football FPL League, you are missing. Make sure you join our league next season. There are fantastic prizes to be won. Fantastic prizes to be won.
Monthly manager of the month.
Speaking of monthly and manager of the month, my guy don't finally win Everything Football FPL manager of the month of March. This is our. Look, I officially shake you for that. You try.
Let me do the Kunya dance.
So
don't worry, I'm going to win it next month.
Fireflies done. I'm the only manager that have done back-to-back victory. So enjoy your victory. Fireflies FC manager is here and he is the manager of the month of March in Everything Football League.
Yes.
He won the prize. Apart from the manager of the month, there's an award that comes with it.
Yes.
So you have to be on Everything Football.
Next season, try to register.
Try
Everything Football.
Be there.
FPL League.
Be there. And I'll also give a shout out to myself as the number one on the league, number one on the table. Is only at the top. I've been at the top now for like I don't know anymore, like months, like you know.
That's how Arsenal used to do.
No, I won't bottle the league. I can never bottle that league. So guys, make sure you join us next season so that you can have, so that when they talk you say you go to relate.
You will see how to be inside.
See how this thing they go.
You know the prizes that
you know what you can win and what you cannot win, and what you can do and what you cannot do. So back to the conversation of today. Oh no, before we go to the conversation of today, we have Link's Urban plug to show you guys. This is Link's Urban plug on Instagram, on WhatsApp. You can reach out to Link's Urban plug for all gadgets.
All gadgets. Laptops, iPhones, Samsung, AirPods, PS5, you know, everything concerning gadgets and accessories.
Everything.
Reach out to Link's Urban plug. You can send a DM on Instagram. Link's Urban plug, and you can also reach out to the WhatsApp number and the link on Instagram too.
Yes.
For your gadgets. And they give good prices, and they are going to
quality
gadgets, good prices, no problem, and they come with free gifts for your first buy. If you're a first time customer, you'll be getting a free gift item. So reach out to them and make your sales.
That sounds amazing. That one amazing.
Link's Urban plug.
Get your phone, iPhone 17 Pro Max today up now. You can get it from here. You can get your laptops from here, your gaming systems.
Your PS5, your PS4.
Can get
brand new.
If you're a girl, you want to buy for your boyfriend PS5,
it is available.
Everything there.
Brand new and used. Available for you.
So the conversation of today, the football conversation we're having today, since there's no league football and everything, I want us to talk about this, and it's about Manchester United and Kobbie Mainoo. Kobbie Mainoo just got an extended
contract.
Extended contract offer for Manchester United due to him starting games now and playing, giving his best for the team as it stands now. Now the question is, I know when we talk about Kobbie Mainoo, it brings so many traffic. When you talk about Kobbie Mainoo, everybody gets waiting to talk. Everybody gets and Kobbie Mainoo is like player FC. There are so many fans of Kobbie Mainoo that they may not even be fans.
I feel like every academy, every player that comes out from the academy is always player FC. It's always hard for Manchester United fans to let go of the academy player, and it's not supposed to be that way. Look at Arsenal; they let go of the academy player, whether the player is good or not.
They even sold Evan to Manchester United.
Chido is part of their player. So every other team, they sell the academy player and they cash in on the offer. Even if the player is good and has prospects, they still sell. But Manchester United fans, the player go dey first team, don't play 2 full seasons in that first team, but to let him go is a problem for the fans. Why? It's not supposed to be that way. So
it triggers, like that thing. They trigger Man U fans. They triggered by the fact that when you talk about these academy players, especially when you speak the truth, because when you criticize somebody, they criticize them just because you are saying they are bad players. No,
yes.
You are criticizing somebody because this person has potential to do better,
to improve,
to do more. So now this kind of mentality, most of Manchester United fans don't get.
Exactly.
Now back to Kobbie Mainoo. For me, I'll first talk about my own opinion first. For me, Kobbie Mainoo is not that player that should be starting Manchester United. Now, don't get me wrong, because now this one you go trigger Kobbie Mainoo. Now, no. But don't get me wrong. I will explain myself. Kobbie Mainoo is a young man. He has years on his side to improve. The only player and the only reason why Kobbie Mainoo is starting for Manchester United is because
we don't have that quality enough.
Way better than Manuel Ugarte.
There is no quality that is like that we can use aside him now.
There is nobody you can use aside him.
Yes.
So the way Kobbie Mainoo is playing, people are rejoicing because Manuel Ugarte is not that type of player. He cannot even play like that.
Yes.
And Kobbie Mainoo is showing you that he's better than Manuel Ugarte. But is Kobbie Mainoo on that standard of the player you need in that midfield?
We cannot have Szoboszlai and bench Szoboszlai for Kobbie Mainoo.
Thank you very much. Very good example where you just do so. Kobbie Mainoo is not that player. The way the hype, my only problem is the hype on Kobbie Mainoo is not letting the young man know he can improve.
Exactly.
The hype is too much for the boy.
The same thing they do Garnacho. Today,
We make thank you. See Garnacho now. He
Yes,
has deleted his profile picture on Instagram. He don't do it.
it's expected. It's expected.
Do you understand? It is this hype. The way we hype players as Manchester United fans is too much. It is more than what they actually offer. If you look at Valverde in Real Madrid, Valverde does not have Kobbie Mainoo's hype.
There's no hype. The only thing they even used to hype him is just his shots. But all round play, it does not even have the hype that Kobbie is getting.
Valverde scored an hat-trick in Champions League against Manchester City. There was no hype.
No hype. Nothing like, oh, this, that.
The way Valverde is playing and the hype Kobbie Mainoo has, it is the same way Kobbie Mainoo is supposed to be playing.
Mainoo has not even had any assists in the last 10 games, if I'm correct.
Mainoo cannot even make line-breaking passes.
No assists in his last 10 games now for Manchester United.
So, is this the type of midfielder? Is it the standard of midfielder?
Let's talk of goal.
When you say, oh, Manchester United should get in Sandro Tonali, Elliot Anderson, people will tell you have Kobbie Mainoo.
Why?
Why do you say you have Kobbie Mainoo?
Why?
Next season we are playing four different competitions next season. Champions League. Okay, what if Kobbie Mainoo goes injured?
It's not even what if. They are going to bench him because we cannot have Tonali
and be using Kobbie Mainoo. It's not possible. It's not possible. So all these things are things people have to.
Or we have Bruno Guimaraes and we're using Kobbie Mainoo.
And use Kobbie Mainoo.
How?
There's no way you have Elliot Anderson since Casemiro is leaving.
Yes.
If you have Elliot Anderson and Tonali, that is my ideal buy next season for that midfield. Elliot Anderson and Tonali. The reason why is because Bruno Guimaraes is like injury prone.
I think him and Tonali are almost the same thing when it comes to injuries.
So, but at least Tonali will still give you more days. Yeah, Kobbie will still give you more games. But Bruno Guimaraes, they go injury, they come back, they go injury, and you cannot have a very integral part of your team going to injury and coming back. It just be like they worry Martinez.
What is happening with Ligt? Where is Ligt?
So Ligt and Martinez, this is that one another conversation on its own. Ligt and Lisandro Martinez. You see those two players, in my own personal opinion too, I think one of those players has to leave, and then we get a DM that can get us at least 38, that can be fit for at least 38 games in a season.
Or 35 at least.
Like a rugged DM like them, a good buy, quality buy like them.
I think that should be like this Tottenham defender.
Van de Ven. Thank you very much. That's if I wanted to give an opinion on defender to have. Van de Ven is always available for Tottenham. Tottenham, I'm looking like they will be relegated very soon.
We can buy it from cheap.
So Van de Ven is a good buy rather, and then Schlotterbeck from Borussia Dortmund, another fantastic defender. Good defender wey get goals, wey dey score set pieces, area duels, all those area balls where they score. Schlotterbeck self dey score am when you cross, and we have Bruno already.
We should definitely be looking at selling Martinez or Ligt. I think one of them. For me, I would think Martinez should just go.
Because Ligt now, we all know, okay, because of this back anyway, and
he has the height
and he will be strong, and Ligt is a very passionate defender. I love him when he's defending. So you need to have defenders that can assure you, okay, this art of your defense, because the art of the defense be
that's the main goal.
Make the two of them understand themselves, play together. You know, if they use Euro for Champions League next season,
you can't do that.
He's still young. Though he's a fine player, potential player.
He has lots to learn.
He has a lot to learn. He will grow into the team. But you know, if they use Euro next season, you use people, you know, say, okay, they will guarantee you at least 38 games, and that back line they will understand themselves. That is William Saliba and Gabriel. When those people dey back, Arsenal fans they are short say, go if you not even enter here today.
Yes, now. If you enter na law, mistake or the other thing, try.
So that is my opinion on those two. I like say we even agree on say the Kobbie Mainoo issue, because that Kobbie Mainoo.
No, that one I've always known that he's just a normal player. There's nothing special.
Nothing special.
I just see Kobbie Mainoo as a player that completes the team. Because he doesn't give me assists. He doesn't give me goals. He doesn't give me goals. He doesn't also give me the line breaking passes.
Type of
the same thing Casemiro is doing is what he's doing, and Casemiro is even doing better than him.
Better as a DM. So you see Casemiro pass one ball to Cunha against France yesterday. If you see that up through from in your half, flown down to
all those kind of pass.
Mainoo does not do that.
For where
you can't see Mainoo.
One touch.
It's one touch. Pass to your nearest player.
Nearest man football.
That's the type of midfielder.
Training.
So he's not in the. He's good, but he never reached that standard.
Let him go and watch
that hype.
I'm thanking God that they're on international break. It's going to be with Belgium. Let him learn one or two from him.
That hype too much for the way that boy they play. Then again, our final discussion today is the British where in the Overlap podcast, where Gary Neville and Rekin and Ian Wright, Rooney made a statement about Neymar, where they said Neymar. Well, it was Rooney that said it. Gary Neville asked the question. Then Rooney said Neymar is not better than most English players. Like, he does not see Neymar as a top player. Let me say, he does not see Neymar as a top player. So the question now is me. I just want to ask you, do you see? Okay, now my question is, if you have prime Neymar, prime Rooney, and you have an option to take one of them in your team, who will you take?
I'll take Rooney. I'll take Rooney because Rooney gives that flexibility when it comes to the attack. He can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can play center forward, all round, flexibility. But Neymar is only like limited to just being on the left, if I'm correct. So he plays from the left only. And normally Neymar is skillful. Yes, very, very skillful. But when it comes to all round football, he's not there with Rooney. So that's just the truth. He's more skillful than Rooney
by far,
but Rooney is better than him
by far. You see, I always like your ideology. The way you always talk all this, they always bust my head, because now if you say I want us to make a first talk person, go be like say wants one first talk or something. But I will agree with you 100%. If I see prime Neymar,
if you watch prime Neymar
and I see prime Rooney, I'm always and will forever go for prime Rooney.
Prime Rooney, you go to score outside shots.
It is it is this same thing we talk now. It is complete.
It's about skills.
It is not just about
level, not just about right and all those things.
Yeah, there was a time when after Ronaldo and Messi, the best player in the world was Neymar. And you cannot even compare what Neymar has achieved to what Rooney has. If you talk of individual honors, Neymar has achieved more individually than Rooney. But if you talk about look, we play ball. Now I'm not talking about footballing abilities. I'm not talking about who is more skillful. Neymar is more skillful by far. Showboating, Neymar game. Showboating, go dribble you skills, go dribble 4 defenders now and then. But I will pick Rooney. Rooney is serious. He wants to win. If you watch Neymar is more of a skillful player who always wants to hold the ball. He's an entertainer. If you want entertainment, you watch Neymar. The ball always there in leg. He does not release the ball. Often. If you see Neymar with ball, he will dribble 4 players once. If he do one, he good. But the time when they dribble 4 players, Rooney don't use and pass ball. Rooney still has one of the greatest assists in the Premier League in the assist he gave Robin van Persie against Aston Villa, when he put ball from our half down, where Robin van Persie no let the ball land. He wiped the ball, zoom inside post. Check out every striker Rooney has played with in Manchester United. There have never been one striker that complained about Rooney. Rooney is that player that can sacrifice himself. Like, Rooney no be left winger, now striker. But if
he can play,
if you put him on left wing, if you have a left winger in your team and you put Rooney on the left wing, he will bench that left winger in that left. If you put Rooney on the right wing, he go bench that right winger. If you can't put that in 9, donkey game. If you can't put Rooney for 10, you go bench that person.
Everywhere for that front, and they play him.
I will forever choose prime Rooney to prime Neymar. Hey, all this one we go say, Neymar is the 3rd best player in the world to Ronaldo and Messi. I'm not argue. But in the same Ronaldo and Messi era, Luis Suarez collects best scorer, best assist. Ronaldo and Messi did it. So wetin dey stop Neymar from collecting award when Ronaldo and Messi did? In the same Ronaldo and Messi era, Benzema collect world best. In the same Ronaldo and Messi era, Lewandowski collect world best. Benzema collect 2.
Even Modric
collect world best. So wetin be the team one I want to say Messi na Neymar be the best 3rd player about this thing. Neymar is good. If you say footballing abilities, individual honors, who are you picking, Neymar or Rooney? Most people would go for Neymar. Neymar is a better player. He's decorated, fine, good. But if you talk, say for my team, I have Neymar, I have Rooney, who I will pick? I will forever pick Rooney.
Yes, now.
The white Pele. You know the company the white Pele. So that if you have watched this episode to this place, please subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. If you have
not subscribe.
Subscribe, follow, comment. Tell us your opinion.
Like and share
all the matters.
Football fans and football friends, so that they can also, chip in their opinions.
We would like
Let's interact in the comment section.
Exactly. We would like to know what you think about what we have just said. If you think Neymar is better than Rooney, Tell us. If you think Rooney is better than Neymar, tell us. If you think Manchester United don't have to sell the Ligt, or they have to sell the Ligt and leave Lisandro, tell us.
If you think Arsenal is not going to bottle the league,
tell us. The Butlers FC. So guys, we'll catch you guys next week. Hope you do good.